Welcome to episode 10 of the Build series. I'm Corey Fields, and today we're tackling key interior finishes. This is where it all starts to come together and the house finally starts to feel like a home. We'll start with the first layer of detail that sets the tone and buttons up the interior: trim. But before we dive into it, let's break down what trim actually is and why it matters. Trim is all those finishing pieces around doors, windows, and floors. It covers gaps where different materials meet, like where your walls meet a door frame or the floor. Trim adds definition and a polished edge to each room, boosting the home's overall style. Some folks keep it super minimal for a modern look, others go heavy with thicker molding for a more classic vibe. For these homes, we got window and door casing, baseboards along the floor, and shoe molding for a seamless finish at the base. Each piece is sized and styled to align with our clean, minimal design. Our trim installation actually starts with the door jambs. Once the drywall is hung and finished, we shim each jamb so the doors hang perfectly straight. Next come the window sills, framing out each opening for a clean, finished look. Then we install the baseboards along the bottom of the walls. As for shoe molding, we'll handle that after the flooring is installed. Crisp corners, tight joints, and consistent reveals unify the entire room. It might look like a minor detail, but buyers notice the difference between sloppy trim and a neat professional finish. It makes everything look cleaner. Paint lines, floor edges, and even the lighting feels more dialed in. Now it's time to add a little personality, starting with the accent walls. Accent walls add punch to a room without major structural changes. You often see them in master bedrooms, but living rooms and entryways can also benefit if you want a focal point. In many urban markets, a stylish accent wall can set your listing photos apart. We typically use 1x4 boards for dimension. Patterns can range from simple horizontal slats to intricate geometric shapes. Once installed, we'll paint it a bold or coordinating color. Pro tip: if you're unsure, test a smaller pattern or do a quick mock-up with painter's tape. That way you can visualize it before committing. Materials often cost $200 to $300 plus labor, assuming you're painting anyway. It's a small bump for a high impact result. Buyers see it as custom, adding character they might not get in a typical spec home. Now, in almost all the homes we build, we put in built-in cubbies. Built-in cubbies create a mini mudroom area, especially in high traffic zones. Coats, shoes, bags, it keeps daily clutter from invading living spaces. One sheet of plywood plus some 1x boards might cost $100. Add labor for a couple hundred more, you've got a permanent functional feature that screams custom. In homes that lack dedicated mudrooms, this is a neat compromise. People love thoughtful storage solutions, especially if you don't have the space or a budget for a full mudroom. It's a subtle upgrade that feels high-end but doesn't break the bank. Clean storage like that sets the tone, but the color on the walls is what really brings the whole space together. We went with straight white paint. It makes rooms look bigger and brighter, bounces light around, and appeals to a wide range of buyers. It's also easy to match decor, so they don't have to repaint before moving in. The first coat seals the drywall and sets a uniform base. The second coat evens out any roller lines and adds durability. A lot of people treat paint like it's just a final coat, but if you don't prep right, every flaw in your mud work, caulk lines, and your corner seams will show. Using quality paint and good caulking around trim saves time and ensures you're not redoing it in 6 months. Now to get into flooring, we went with LVP. Luxury vinyl planks give you the look of hardwood, but with way less maintenance. It's waterproof, scratch resistant, and holds up in high traffic areas like kitchens, hallways, and living rooms. It's perfect for families and especially for buyers with pets, which is a big deal in in-town markets like this. They don't want to have to worry about claw marks or water damage. We installed LVP throughout the entire first floor, plus upstairs laundry and bathrooms, anywhere where moisture could be an issue. In the bedrooms, we went with carpet to keep it cozy and reduce noise. That balance helps us stay on budget without cutting corners. Compared to real hardwood, LVP costs less but still looks sharp, easy to clean, doesn't need refinishing, and won't scare off buyers with maintenance worries. It's one of the best upgrades for the price and buyers love it. This is the point where these homes stop feeling like job sites and start feeling like real homes. Every finish we chose was about value, function, and creating spaces people actually want to live in. Next up, we're heading back outside to wrap up the exteriors. Final grade, landscaping, trees, it's the last push to turn these builds into complete homes front to back. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe, drop a like, and let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Corey Fields, and thanks for watching episode 10 of the Build series. I'll see you guys in the next one.